Huh. That's pretty cool. See how this sounds. Oh shit. What is that? Alright. Trying to test out the old microphone, see how this works. Shit. What is that? Alright, sweet. That actually sounds pretty sweet. Awesome. So, whoa, it's fucking loud. I'm back. I'm watching? I'm playing Dark Wave Chapter 1 by Cyber Studios. Cyber with an S. So, I'm gonna get a copyright thing, but I don't care. I like their music. I'm here to play some chess. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Lee chess stuff today. I want to look at the English. I want to see what it's like. Right. So I played the English a ton, and honestly, I don't think I understand the actual ideas of it. So let's figure this out. This series is becoming familiar with each move, order, bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Alright, next chapter, great. English opening. Well, we know this. Alright, hey, I love winning. Alright, so it's that, and then it's knight c3. Right? Great. Do I just keep on doing this? Yeah. So sometimes these Lee chess things, I'm like, so what's the point here? Closed variation. Alright. Spacebar. Right? And then c3. I kind of wish it had some explanations of what was going on. So this is the closed variation. Okay. I may need to get a different thingamabob. Good move, yeah. Damn it. Okay, now I'm assuming something like this. Alright. I want it to actually give me some ideas of what to do. Okay, I come here. What now? Is that it? Okay, I need to find a different one. Why do people do this? Ugh. Right, learn. Well, I don't want chess basics. Let's do English. So I did this top one, English opening, that has like a whole bunch of people that like it, and I kind of don't understand why they like it, because it doesn't show anything. This is Ethan Zachary. Okay, so now what do I do? Alright, so, yeah, you're doing the flank thing, great. I get that. Now I want to know a little bit deeper. Okay, so this is the symmetrical, I think? And then a knight c3. So I think you always play knight c3. I think you can go g3, but how do we prepare the fianchetto, right? So you want to do this. Well, you do g3. Okay, so when they play the c knight, c6, that's when you go g3. I think if they do the f knight first, it's better to lead with the horse. But I don't actually know. Alright, so what is this all doing? Lots of light squares. Notice how your active pieces are controlling d5 and e4. So this is the big deal. d5 and e4. That's the English. d5, e4. Get it in the brain. Alright. They're going to try to control this, right? So I'm going to come... Actually, I would either put here, or I would come up this one way. No, I would come out this way. No? Okay. Well, that's the move I would make, so go to hell. You could push D3. Okay. And that opens up this bishop, and we're controlling the light squares. So here's the idea. I was going to get this knight out. Don't really know why. And I guess I'm controlling these light squares, right? And I think I'm prepping B3 or B4, I think. But let's keep on going. Okay, so they're going to fianchetto, fine. What is the best square for the knight? Obviously, F3. So I like this, guys. This is, what is it? Zachary? Ethan Zachary. I like this dude's thing. Alright. So protect your king. Right, I'm going to castle. So this is the symmetrical. Paying attention to E4 and D5 while not actually occupying them. Okay. And this knight is controlling these dark squares. I guess in this, I'm not really wanting to push the e-pawn. I'm going for a queenside attack, I guess. Alright, so we'll go here. I'm still going to come this way. Okay, now if the F knight comes out, I think I lead with this knight. No. Okay, so it's still G3. I don't know where I learned that. Probably a computer analysis. I think there's a trick where they can catch up, but I don't know. Alright, I've seen this a bunch. This is called the reverse Sicilian, okay. So, basically I'm playing Sicilian as the white. It says, similar to last chapter, control E4 with a pawn. So, this is a theme. Alright. Put G1 knight in best spot. Right, well there's only... Come on. There's a little trick where they push this, and you, like, do this number or whatever. Okay, so they're trying to contest the light squares too. Castle. Now the dark squared bishop. Interesting. So I can pin the queen here. Doesn't it just get kicked? Where do I go after that? Okay. I can go G4 or G5. I could go E3. The idea of E3, the problem there is it weakens my king, so it wouldn't do E3. I could come to, what is that, D2? I think G5 is the way. No? Alright, well fuck me. Interesting, so D2 is it. Blocking the queen because she's got this going on. Huh. See how I misplayed this? Alright, this is how to fight the reverse Sicilian. This is the reversed. It says in the future, you need to think moves like E4. So you want to get E4 to further your light squared grip. It says. It's similar. It's similar to the symmetrical. As in my setup is similar. But I'm moving the dark squared bishop. And I'm considering E4. I'm going to go back and look at the symmetrical really quick. I need to get this in my brain. I understand controlling these two squares. Alright, so this is the symmetrical. Right. All this is fine. I could come here, I could get my knight. Let's say I get D3. Right, and now I'm going to get my knight involved. I can castle. Okay, so this is the same setup, right? Is it not? After D2? I mean, that looks pretty damn similar to me. on my setup. Obviously, black is set up differently, but except, so this is the symmetrical. On the reverse Sicilian, I'm thinking about pushing e4 after d2. I'm still trying to control these light squares. Either way, right? Okay, so let's go through the reverse Sicilian. Alright, press the thing. Do the thing. Right. So I'm thinking this or this. Yeah. Okay. I want to get this guy involved. Is there a move order that I didn't see? Because it's the same. I'm just going an extra move. Oh no, sorry. My king first. And then the bishop. Is there a move order difference that I'm just not seeing? Yeah. Okay, so the bishop comes out. And before that, I'm taking d3. Okay. Now on the knight. And this. They move somewhere, and I think it's exactly the same. Yeah, the bishop. Okay. Now I'm going to try to castle the king. So, it seems extremely similar. Black's setup is different. I'm still trying to consider these two squares and control them. It's just when they have, when they've done e5, I'm going to consider holding on to e4. Okay. It says, the most common response to the English is the Anglo-Indian. Black is hoping to transpose into the Indian game. So they're trying to turn your English into the Indian. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Really? So this is where you do g3 first. Okay. Again, I'm not really trying to, like, just learn the moves. I know it seems like that. I'm just trying to do the repetition of seeing it, and then maybe I'm just trying to learn the moves. I'm trying to get a sense for what the English is trying to do, right? And it seems like what it's trying to do is control these two squares from afar. If that knight is there, I want to put my bishop there. I just feel like putting my bishop there. Okay, so let's get this guy. If you don't do g3 first, somehow you get screwed up. Remember how to strengthen this square? Yes, I do. And they have this going on, you know, their dragon. And if I'm right, they get their center open and start making a king side attack. But develop your g1 knight. Right. Okay. Black is adopting an Indian game setup. Now castle. Notice how the setup rarely changes. Right, it's exactly the same. Although the move order does change if they pull an Indian. If they pull an Indian, you go g3. I kind of want to know why. This is White's position is better. I mean, I'm controlling the center more. I've got a dragon, he has a dragon. Knights are both out. I mean, it's pretty similar. I just have some advanced pawns, right? I kind of wish it went into Y. Alright, what'd you play in this position? We're playing the English. Fool. Alright, so this is the symmetrical. I don't really care. So I'm trying to control these squares. I could get this guy out. The move is here, I believe. But this is what I'm trying to do. Why not put the knight out first? Like, what does that tempo give them? Is it they can get the bishop here? I mean, I think I've played it and been like, oh no! But, Right, so they feed Keto, and then we're here. So, I mean, I know the English, how to set it up, but I still don't know why. Maybe analysis board. Like, why can't I come here first? Right? It says G6. Okay. Knight of 3. Wait, what? I don't understand. I thought it was telling me what to do, but it doesn't seem like it is. It's got G6 on my side. I don't understand. Okay, so now I push here. I guess it's not telling me what to do. I was thinking that the computer was giving me moves, and it was gonna kind of show me what the hell's going on. I don't know how to read this. Hey, it gives me arrows. Nice. Master's database. So, knight f3, it has a red arrow. d3 has a green arrow. What's the difference? Knight f3 does not win as much. e3 wins a 63%. e4, 74%. It's got a blue arrow. But doesn't e4 just get in the way of what I'm trying to do here? Let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is somebody's game. This is correspondence. So I guess they have a long time. It's by two, I'm assuming, grandmasters, because they're... Oh, it's Kramnik. Yeah, well, he's definitely a grandmaster. So this is Vladimir Kramnik, Vladimir Kramnik. At the time, 2795, and Judith Polgar. White is victorious. So Kramnik won this. And it was in 2012, before the bitchery started. Holy crap, what have I done? Alright, so Kramnik plays the English. They do the old Anglo-Indian. Of course, he goes G3, bishop, and he pushes E3. So what I would have done is push D3. But he doesn't. He pushes E3. It seems a little dubious because of this square, but you know, he's Kramnik, so he can do what he wants. Alright, so E5. The reason for E3 is to connect the knights. Nani? Alright. Obviously weak. I'm assuming B3. Nope. Oh, wow. So he's leveraging the fact that this bishop is protecting the exchange. Right? So, well, why would he take there? Let's say take. Fork. Take. And he wins the exchange. Wow. And then I guess this knight can just replace this other one. Okay. So he obviously doesn't take. Castles. Loads up on the knight. So this attacks the D5 knight. Right? So now black has 3 attackers to my 3 defenders. Now I'm terrible at calculating this crap. Terrible. Terrible. This is terrible. He's also looking at D3, isn't he? That's what I'd be thinking about. Chess with Ashu, what's up, man? We have very similar names. Well, shaken. What is your your logo thing? It looks like something like anime or a cat. Oh, it is anime. Is that anime? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm into that. Sweet. What anime is that from? Your channel says physical freedom is like a king in a kingdom, but mental freedom is like a philosopher with his thoughts. I dig that. That's cool. Alright. Anyway, thanks for jumping on, dude. Bob Beer, what's hanging out, man? I'm trying to learn the English. I'm not gonna say I'm analyzing because I don't know if I can analyze. I'm attempting to analyze one of Kramnik's games. This is Kramnik versus Judith Polgar back in 2012. You say it's Vinland Saga? I need to check it out. I had a very good friend, actually, who just died, but he was my in to like all things anime. And yeah. Balber, you say it's your pet opening? What does that mean, Balber? So if I was in this position, I would probably lose the game. I would be concerned about d3. Let me calculate. So if this knight takes, right, and then let's say he takes back, and then he takes this way, and he takes back. So he doesn't win this even with these three attackers because I've got three defenders, right? I have a hard time figuring that out. I can never remember. If you got three attackers and I got three defenders, and you attack, you lose, right? Is that right? Right, because you initiate. So take. Let's say I take. You take back. Sorry, I can't think right now. Takes. Right? Takes back. Takes this way, sure. Takes this way. Takes this way. Right. Right? E4, if played, is to lock down the position down the center. The idea is push F4. Okay? And do a kingside attack. This is for the English, right? Please share the game source. Right on, man. Give me just a second. And I will share this URL with you. Game source. Bam. That should take you. Let me know if that does not work. And it should work. Yeah, I don't really know how to use Lichess, but it does have cool Masters games. You know, the little analysis things. Looks like Kramnik just rocked and rolled. 4 inaccuracies, 4 mistakes. Looks like Kramnik had a 93% accuracy, and he had 1 blunder, and he still won. So, all right, let me come back. Okay. So yeah, E3 is kind of a wild move. I was just researching this. People say do D3. You do E3 so you can get the knight here. Right, so we're fighting the center. Balbir says I am expecting an F4 push at some point. Okay. And he takes. He takes the bishop. Goodbye, bishop. Right, queen is there. What is his bishop over here ever gonna do? Oh, he's gonna start opening it up. I see. So this bishop looks like he's hungry. Okay, I'm trying to kick a knight. I mean, once the rooks get to the middle of the board, right? I think that's what black's trying to do. Okay, so the bishop's activated, of course. Bishop goes back. And now we're lasering the queen. And doing a pawn rush. Pawn storm, what do you want to call it? I'm assuming this is just removing the pen. And it's not really attacking this pawn, but... Okay, blocking down the bishop. And so he doesn't get to do f4. So he's lifted the rook. Why did he put it on f5? I mean, it attacks the bishop, but I guess the idea is to attack the bishop maybe in the future of like a better way. I mean, I don't really see. He's still cutting off the king. Is he considering? I don't know. Okay, attacking the rook, of course. I guess that's it. Just getting the rook and this pawn in line. This is why he's Kramnik and not me. Fair. And he's attacking this pawn. That's sexy. Ah, Padawan. It becomes clearer. So I was thinking, I'm going to do some sort of attack. He's like, nah, I'm going to get rid of this pawn. So he gets his rook involved, and his rook is nice and outposty. So if this ever happens and that happens, then he's like, hey, what's up? What? But nah. Okay, bishop is attacking the queen. This is a bishop trade? I mean, that's ballsy. Right? He's like inviting Polgar's queen to just cut the king off. Is there a trick here? Oh, if he takes... Well, no. What happens if he takes here? Is there a trick that I'm not seeing? Does someone get checkmated and I just don't see it? Ajit Singh, what's up? Play some game? Yeah, I'll play a game in a second, man. Why didn't he take? If he takes there, maybe I take here. I mean, doesn't he just get a free bishop? I guess the king is a little bit more in danger that way. With the rook there. The queen's got to move back, maybe. I don't know. Loose pawns for black if they take. Oh, yeah? You mean, like, let's say they take this bishop. You mean, like, when they take the rook here? What's up, Eric? And then this pawn is weak? Huh. Yeah, I guess he doesn't want to give pieces up. I mean, I'm up a bishop, right? I wasn't really thinking on that either. Yeah, so it's a bishop for a bishop, but black is down a bishop. So that makes a little bit more sense. Alright, so checks. Trades down. I'm very interested in the, like, how to attack in these situations. I understand that white is better. As in it has a piece, right, on black. But this seems a little, I don't know, maybe you can't convert it. I could lose this game. Say hi. D4 and H5 are loose snow. What is that? D4 and H5. D4. Where is this D4? Let me slide back here really fast. You mean here. So if you were to take, you're saying that, oh, you mean A5. Oh, well, I mean, he's got it covered here. Right, so if he takes... I think the issue is that, like Balbir was saying, you know, you trade bishops, but then black doesn't have a bishop and I do. I think that's the reason he doesn't want to trade. Okay, so let's just slide through this a little bit. I want to see the attack. Okay, cutting off the king. Right, so this is tricky. So what happens if he takes? Again, I don't think I understand. You all might see it immediately. I don't see it. Wait, what? What? Why doesn't black take? Is it because this is coming afterwards? No, because there's a rook there. Oh, maybe check here? Maybe that's what it is. So if they take here, right? Is this like hell? That's the only move I see. What happens after that? He can't block this way. He's got to move that way, right? Right? So checks. I don't understand. What? So black moves bishop f7 to consolidate. Okay. And that's a better move. I don't see the advantage of dropping the bishop, of getting the queen off the back row. You say queen f8, mate. That's queen f8 is mate? It is? This? Queen f8. Oh shit, I fucked up. Okay, if queen checks, that is. Alright, so I come here, it says check here. Alright, so this is his move. Oh! And you got the dovetail, mate. Alright, guys. Fine. You see it and I don't. Alright, well, I would have lost that game like a bitch. I'd have been like, what? What's wrong with you, Kranich? And then that would have been it. Well, there he goes, making a blunder. That is a blunder. Why? Because the king takes it. Alright, he still wins. Let's find out how he wins. Checks. Starts eating pieces. And they mess around. Checks, blocking, protecting here. Lord. And then he gives up. I mean, this is Game Master, you know. Not Game Master, Grandmaster shit. Most of which I just don't understand. Oh, is it like this and then that? Like, assuming he takes this bishop. Something like this. I don't know. Okay, well there you go. Wow. Yeah, the dovetail mate, I usually can see it, but I did not see it that time. So yay, Kramnik, and that's the English. Though it is literally different. Like this move is like what? Everything I've been taught, that's the next move. That's why I'm not a grandmaster, y'all. Okay. All right. Yeah, so all these guys, they're saying move like this, right? Do your stuff, get in the pocket, rock and roll. And the idea being to control these two squares from afar. And this is whether it's the symmetrical or the Anglo-Indian or the reverse. Basically, it's the same sort of thing. I believe if they do Anglo-Indian, then you can push G3 before the knight comes out. You know, what do I know? This is a quiz. What would I play? I'd play the English, because that's what I do. Okay, so never mind. With the Anglo-Indian, you don't push this way. Meh. See, this is just move ordery type stuff. Like, do I really understand what I'm doing? I just remember it. You know, but I don't truly understand why I'm doing any of these moves. And that's frustrating. My dark synth music changed. So you know, I don't know if you guys can actually hear any of what I'm playing. But I'm going to share it with you nonetheless. A music that I have no copyright to at all. This is called Cyberpunk Aimed Ahead release. I really like these guys. There, I'll actually post this too if you're interested in listening to it. Whoa. It's pretty much all their stuff is like this. Well, do I understand the English? What would I play in this position? I do this. Okay, so if it is the Anglo-English, you do G3 first. That was the idea. I'm gonna do, yeah, the bishop. So that's the kind of strange one. And then you do this whole crap. Wait. And you can lock it down here. Yeah. Well, I have this covered. Why not play the knight? I think it wants me to play d3. But I'm going to do this just to get a wrong answer. Yeah, so it wants me to play d3. I do this, this, and then this. Or wait, come on. Good thing. Again, I know the move order, but how to use it. I know that they're trying to convert it into an Indian, or a King's Indian, which I've studied a little bit because of Levy, but I don't truly understand it. So basic understanding. Whereas Kramnik is like, nah, we're not doing that. What did he play? Here, he was playing this kind of business. You know, to get his knight here and all this. Alright. I'm going to slide over to chess.com. And I'm going to have to change my stuff real quick. One moment. Hey, it's me. All the people I'm playing. This is a correspondence game I'm playing right now. I thought we're old dudes making moves. He played the Grob. That's what it's called. Anyway, this is correspondence. We'll play an actual, like, 10 or 15. A 15-10. Hey, I'm playing black. So everything that I just learned doesn't matter. Preg, they want to chat. Should I do the chat? I don't know. It's so distracting. They do the advanced. Fine, I'll chat. Are you racist? What? What? This is why I don't do the chat thing. It's like, what are you talking about? Prega Balin 75. They were like, hey, let's chat. Are you racist? I don't think so. Why are you asking? I really don't get it. Strange. You'll send an invite next, you'll play back. Yeah. They say, are you a racist person? I said, I don't think so. They said, I see. I don't know what that means. Okay, do I want to take... Do I want to come here and just keep the tension going? Obviously, they're not going to put their knight on c3 right now. I feel like this person is just playing mind games. Like, this is the reason I don't like to do the chat. Because people are like, hey, are you racist? And I'm going to sit here and think about it forever. So I could take here. I can also push there. What do I want to do? What about knight c6? I could do a6. I could take. Or I could block up their bishop. But then most of my stuff is blocked off too. I think I'm just going to try to keep some tensiones. I'm trying to mess with their center. So if I take and they come down this way, I kind of like this idea. Sorry, not that idea. Like this right here. I'm going to put my knight here. Just curious, do you play bishop d7 here? So my chess coach actually did teach me that. He did. He was like, you can just trade off the light squared bishop instead of pushing c5. Okay. I don't know if I can go here or not. Let me change this music really fast. I like it, but it's a little... I want something a little more chill. Alrighty. Let's see. That loses a pawn. I was going to come here first, but that loses a pawn. What, maybe here? He's either going to come there or take. And then I could also do a5. I would really like to develop something. And I was also thinking my queen here, but I don't want to do that right now. Let's see, how does that look after I do it? I'm thinking c takes d. That's what I'm going to do. What a strange thing to ask. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the chat in chess.com. I'm so confused. Why do you think I'm racist? How about, do you meet a lot of racists on here? How about that? Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to develop some stuff. He says yes. Interesting. It's such a strange question, though. Like I'm not trying to be against, you know, Pregabalin 75, but it seems like just an abrupt question. Like, whoa. Okay, so when I want to a6 it, he's likely going to take back, and then I come here. Let's see. He says yes sometimes. He meets a lot of racists, usually from the USA and Australia. Whoa. That sucks. Well, I am not. Alright, I should probably make a move that isn't stupid. Oh, he thinks I'm a woman. Probably because my picture is of a woman. What about queen b6? Or is that silly? Nah, I think that's silly because he just guards the bishop, right? What's the last move I made? Was it the knight? Yeah. I think I've made bishop d7 here and gotten really cramped, and then some other made it. Somehow. Okay. So I'm gonna attempt to kick this bishop. Oh, you think he's chatting just to break my focus? Oh yeah. I mean, he doesn't have to. I will just break my focus. I was considering this. It's also here. He comes there, right? Check. He guards with the knight and probably castles after. So do I want to just totally kick him out this way? And he redirects. Yeah, why not? Yeah, he comes back. Okay. So, what do we think about this? Oh, I kind of see it. Let's see something here. This is not going to work, will it? I know the F pawn is like terrible to play, but Let's see. I don't really want to do... I kind of want to go here and take out his bishop. I'm going to do that because I'm taking a lot of time. Hey, steamer? What's a steamer? Anthex. Anthex was on here last night when I was like, ah! Like absolutely losing my mind. Alright, I'm going to take this guy. It's probably going to be a quick game, y'all. Alrighty, so... Oh, let's see here. I think it was last night that I was playing. What did he move there for? I was thinking this move. I guess I could come this way and just get the bishop out. But I was thinking about this move to attack his pawn. I'm gonna go there though. Is he just gonna push the pawn? Is that it? Nope, he's gonna redirect the knight. Little queen side. Oh, he's doubling up, I see. Okay. Oh, 2 castle? What do I have, 6 minutes? I had a plan here and totally got sidetracked. But I am going to go ahead and castle. Okay. So, takes, and then the queen is here. And I don't want to do something like this. This doesn't really work. I've also got something like this. And my bishop is there. There's probably some sort of trick that he's got. What is it? Anything else I can think of here? Ah, streamer. Indeed. Well, you know, steamer works. I was so mad. So bloody angry. Oh yeah, there's the trick. Ha, it's not a trick at all. Alright, well, I think I may just screwed up really bad. It's nothing new. Yeah, that's checkmate, isn't it, right there? So I need to make sure that I don't get that. So I could come here. Yeah, or I could just take out the knight. Take out the knight. What does he do? What happens after this? Am I just walking into something here? Just because I don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Alright. This is a check, doesn't do anything. And he's got his queen coming on this way. So this knight is oddly safe. I don't think the queen wants to be there. I think she just wants to move back. Where does she want to go? Maybe dark squares? Slide over here. Could keep her on this part of the board. I don't think so. Where does this queen want to go? I don't think she wants to be there at all. Let's put her here. Yeah, maybe this was a better move. Oh, he slides all the way back to attack this knight. Okay. I'm gonna slide over here. What now? Bruh. Bruh. Alright. I think this is going to be a very annoying night. I'd like to do something with my bishop. What happens after this, and then I'm attempting to do that? After this, and then that. Let's think for a second. I also have a check here, don't I? What happens after this check? He's got a lot of ways to block it. I don't see an immediate follow-up. So let me think about it. I'm gonna think a long time about it. Forever. I've also got check way over here. Let's check here. I don't know what I can do really with this stuff. This is probably getting into the weeds a little bit. But, well, I think he probably just moves there, right? And then this doesn't work anymore. Something like that. He's gonna try to go here and then checkmate. I do have that. Maybe something like that. Got 2.5 minutes. Well, all right. I do need to make a couple moves. All right. I obviously don't want to move that. So, is it okay to move? It weakens my king. Is it okay to move there? Because I'm going to have to move in a minute. Let's see. He attacks the knight. I can check him. Check, he moves back that way. I was thinking this. He attacks the knight. check comes out that way. No, it doesn't work, does it? I could attempt to kick the knight too. Take. Let's go here. Okay, he attacks the queen. What is his next move? He's got this nice little outpost there, which is annoying. I think he pulls the rook over, maybe? I don't know. No. Right, so he's gonna attack places. Great. I don't think this is the greatest move, is it? I've got a minute. It's not very great. Oh shit. Shit. I saw it right as I did it. Oops. Saw it right when I did it. Fuck. Alright, well. That's all she wrote. I might as well play a minute. Damn. Damn. This is way over, isn't it? I don't think there's any reason to play this, is it? Yeah, this is over. Alright, well, we resign. Oops. I fucked up. How to make rapid game to bullet. Ask Anant. He will give you Bill's number. Yeah, dude. No audio? Oh, great. No, there is audio. What are you talking about? Do you not hear any audio? Yeah, if the audio is done, then let me know. Or down or whatever. It says it's okay. We do. Yeah, I hear audio on the stream. Well, crap. That sucked. Let's do a review. Let's together. Let's do it together. Let's do this review. How did I screw up? Whoa. Well, you guys can't see. Whoa. Let me, Why does OBS change these things? It's so strange. It changes, like, how it looks, and it's frustrating. It gets my... Oh, that's not at all what I wanted to do. This? There we go. Yeah, so we both did 84.1. Wait, 84.1. Chill, dude. His own device audio is down. Oh. Listen, Anthex, I have no chill, man. I need to learn how to chill, but I don't. I really don't. I should play a game that's like actually a chill game. Chess is not a chill game. It's just not. Yeah, so 84.1%. Apparently black was doing quite well, and then I blundered. So we both had blunders. Both had great moves, meaning that we got out of something gnarly. Otherwise, not really any mistakes or misses. Both played quite well in the opening, quite well in the middle game, and I just choked because I gave up my queen. Interesting. I didn't expect I played that well. Wow, that's choppy as a motherfucker. I'm gonna go through it slowly. Let me close this. Maybe that'll make it a little bit easier or better. Let me see. No, okay. Turn this back on and that back on. Okay. So all this is fine. Nice. So I'm glad that the knight was a good move. All equal stuff, and I can take here. This is good. You know, I was thinking a bunch, but it worked. Let's see. So he takes back. Great. Awesome. Knight move. My idea to attack the center. Great. Best move, pinning the knight to the king. This is just a good move. I wondered about bishop d7. This says it's the best move. I wondered if it was good. So I would like to know what... Let's see if I attempt to redo it. What is the follow-up here? Okay, so maybe that's just prep for this pawn coming out, or it's just allowing eventually, you know, me to get my knight out and this queen out and all that stuff. Okay. Well, I try to kick the bishop. It's good to know that bishop d7 is good. Pushing b is fine. Good. So I'm attacking that bishop. I am glad my instinct for taking out that bishop was good. That was actually one thing that my my chess coach was mentioning. He was talking about before you trade, you know, look at their pieces, look at your pieces, and saying, all right, you know, which one is better. And then even if it doesn't look like it's that gnarly, could it be gnarly? So, I don't know. I wanted to move here and I couldn't, so I took it out. So queen moves there. And this is just a good move. It really wants this bishop out, which would have been very good. Because in the end, when I drop my queen, having my rooks connected would have been awesome. Don't drop your queen. Interesting. I was confused by knight c3. I didn't really understand. He moved that knight a bunch. Should have attacked the knight. Interesting, because if he attempted to check, I could come this way. This is still guarded. Huh. Okay. At this point, I castled because I wasn't really sure what else to do. And I guess I've committed to A and B pawns. So I might as well gain space and stop his pawn assailment. Okay. And this ain't no good. Really? I thought about this. I thought about taking. But I was thinking this knight was good because it's like blocking the queen, doing kind of all, you know, the Lord's work. I guess I have... it's kind of a weak pawn once this knight moves. Okay. Alright, so it wants me to take. I move here and now it's equal. And that's a blunder because I just take the knight. Okay, so I'm doing quite well here. Until I drop the queen. I was considering e7 or d8. So d8's better. I guess because it's harder to stop? Why exactly is this better? I guess the queen just has more... I don't know. She's safer, I suppose? I mean, here, nothing's guarding her. I don't know. Knight could come... I don't know, to f6. Is that f5? f5 and attacker? I don't know. No idea. Anybody? I was also confused by this. It's almost like he didn't... I don't know if he was really trying to redirect the knight, or if he was just trying to waste moves. I don't know. Interesting, so this would have been nice. Yeah, I didn't see this pen until later. It's like phantom pen. That would have been good to see. Let me see what the follow-up is really fast. Schwing. Now what's that? So where does the knight go? I guess I'm just moving maybe bishop d7 and trying to take a file. A little concerned about these dudes. Although, alright. Let's see where I big time screwed up. I am winning this game until... You ready for this? Hey, this is great. Yeah. It's awesome. I actually did think that he was going to block with the knight. Oh, he's going to block with the rook. Alright, so I move my... Interesting. It wants a queen trade? I guess I'm up a whole piece, so why not? But I'm down so much time. He's got 16 minutes to my 3. And as you all know, I play very quickly. So the follow-up is he doesn't take, which I'm cool with. Do I mean, the queen comes here, but then there's no attack. Right? This is the move I wanted to make the entire game. Alright, we'll hide the follow-up. That's a ballsy move. I didn't make it. I got caught in the weeds here. Okay, so kick. What I thought he was going to do, let's say I make a different move, like this move. I thought he was going to be like, haha! And then if I move my knight, he checkmates me. It says this is the best move. And so I was calculating. And I was like, alright, is it possible for me to like, you know, he like does, well, he can't move. Jesus Christ. This is why I lost my queen. So I was looking at this, I was like, but wait a minute. If he moves here, I'm done. He can't move there. He's pinned. This is a sexy move. I know, Anthex, you're like, dude. What? Queen b6. Curses. Curses. That was the move. I saw it, but I didn't see it. Wow, and look at this sexy, the rooks, so awesome. But I was so worried I was going to forget about this knight and move it, be like, ha, I'm going to do something cool, and then he's going to checkmate my ass. Instead, I made the worst move you could make. You ready for it? Oh, it's going to be so good. Ready? Interesting. I thought about this. I moved here. I'm assuming this is just okay because he can attack. I wonder why that's good. That's just queen to safety. And continues this. Continues this sort of lasering. Maybe it starts getting this involved. Maybe get this battery. Not sure. Regardless, I moved here. I did see it before he played it. I did see it before he played it. I was thinking he's gonna move here, and then I was gonna trade the raid, and it's all over. Right? So it's a great move. You saw it, of course. Takes, but goddamn queen. Apparently he's not losing, or I'm not losing. I mean, it's bad. But I got 2 rooks, but I do have 2 pieces to his queen. I probably didn't need to resign. I thought it was a lot worse than it is. But you know, I got 1 minute. What can I say? Yeah. Alright, y'all. That is my game for tonight. I hope you dug it. Thank you for jumping on and being in the chat and everything. I gotta go to bed because I got work in the morning. Do you like the music? Or is the music more annoying than... What do you say? Music or no music? For people new to the chat, Eric, thank you for jumping in. Bobir, of course, awesome. Anthex, thank you for jumping in again. I know you've been here before. Chess with a shoe. Ajit Singh, I did play some game. And hopefully, Prega Berlin 75 meet some better Americans and Australians. Apparently, a bunch of the people he's met, he's thought were racist. So, that sucks. They do exist. Okay. I'm gonna bounce. And I'm gonna try to stream about this time, because it's not too late, so my brain is not dead. Maybe I can play a little bit better. Okay. Thank you guys very much. Peace.